if you want an example of the gift of influence from the Ting Hai pillar, then look no further than present-day motivational guru Tony Robbins. This American motivational speaker, author and philanthropist is the perfect example of how a Ting Hai Day Master can turn their mission to spread hope into a successful life. Welcome back. We're going to continue our series exploring the 60 pillars. It seems like a never-ending series. Yes, it does. Right? But thank you for watching. My name is Pauline Cheng, and I am a life coach who uses Chinese metaphysics to empower. We're not in the business of disempowering. Okay, so remember that final scene from the Disney movie, animated movie Tangled? When thousands of lanterns are released into the air and onto the sea surrounding the island nation of Corona. Was it not beautiful? Was it not mesmerizing? That's the visual representation of the Ting Hai itself. The glittering moonlight, starlight and lantern light reflected off the surface of the water. This is an extraordinary power to influence and mesmerize. Now, Tony Robbins is not the first Ting Hai to have reached cult-like status. In history, the brightest Ting Hais typically become some of the most renowned religious gurus or cult leaders. When the Ting Hai learns to positively influence those around them, they have immense power to create positive change to society. So let's talk about the strength, okay? So sitting on your own direct officer star, the Ting Hai is considered as one of the loyal pillars, okay? So this pillar, the Ting Hai, is further supported by your direct resource star, resulting in a cultured, educated, and good-natured individual. But more than that, the Ting Hai is actually quite a special pillar. All right, how special? Let me count the ways. Number one, now in this case, the Ting Fire, right, the Ting Fire Day Master combines with the Ren water in the branch. The outcome of this combination brings in more resources for the Day Master. So what happens is, what this means in layman's term, is that this is a highly intuitive, intelligent, and extremely talented individual. In short, brilliance. When wood transforms into fire, in Bazi we say that it is transformative. Okay. Now, number two, right? This Ting Fire Day Master sits on its own nobleman star. In this particular circumstance, the nobleman star will instill a sense of responsibility on the Day Master to spread light and hope as far as they possibly can. Yet at the same time, as they give, so they receive. The more a Ting Hai helps others, the more mentors and helpful people will arrive in their lives. Now, I've seen some Tony Robbins interview where he has described his mission as a compulsion. Okay, so that's very Ting Hai. Also, this Ting Fire Day Master sits on a Ren water traveling star. This gives you an extraordinary skill to connect en masse with the public. Okay, so what else? As if we don't have enough. On top of all that, we still have the natural characteristics of the Ting Fire: ambitious, naturally positive, pioneering, progressive. Okay, supported by your Jia Wood resource star. This scenario represents someone who is very self-motivated and, more importantly, growth-minded. Okay, so let's go into the vulnerabilities. Okay, so what I would like you to be aware of is that there are two distinct sides of the Ting Hai's personality. Think of the flame of a candle. It can be a bit erratic because it doesn't burn steadily, right? So the Ting Fire, being a rather erratic element, much like the candle flame that flickers, can be practical and focused 1 minute, and then restless and undisciplined the next. The fire can go from being gregarious to cold and uncaring in the space of a breath. So awareness is the key here. Okay, you need to have the ability to recognize when the flame is going out, in a matter of speaking. So lacking grounding in the form of the earth element and focused Ting Hai could easily lose your sense of direction and would have a tendency to go with the flow of peer pressure. So now it's a rare day that I will talk about the relationship aspects of the 60 pillars, but in this case I will, with a note of caution. The giving nature of the Ting Hai may have you so invested in the well-being of others that your own relationships are sacrificed upon the altar of the greater good. So you could get so caught up in your mission to impact lives that you may neglect the lives of those closest to you. So make it a point to include them in your mission. I would say that is the best way to overcome this particular vulnerability. Okay, so how do you present? Why? Charismatic, of course, socially charming too, right? The Ting Hai Day Master typically enjoys meeting new people. Your friends and fans, okay, turn to you for inspiration. And also this pillar has a hidden pull combination that attracts the horse branch. Okay, so it literally brings, in your case, it brings friends and fans into your circle. Okay, so finally we're at Ting Hai but better. If you are a Ting Hai Day Master, my best advice to you is to embrace lifelong learning. This is the key to the success of the Ting Hai pillar. Why? The Ting Hai can be as generous and giving as the Ping Shui pillar in my previous video. However, unlike the self-sustaining Ping Fire, right, this Ting Fire requires constant fuel to burn bright. But perhaps more importantly, position yourself to magnify your message. We live in today's world that is perfect for the Ting Hai. So many social media, you can easily reach people from across the globe. Use these platforms, bring hope and enlightenment. This pillar is a natural born influencer, really. The further your message can travel, the more successful you will be. I mean, like seriously, what are you waiting for, right? Okay, so, but let me wrap this up with a caveat, right? These suggestions are based on a single pillar alone. Simply too many variables if you want to apply this either in the year, month, or hour. Now, if you want to know if you are a Ting Hai Day Master, I've got the free plotter link in the description for you. If you've got a question, drop it in the comments. Otherwise, until next time, be transformative like the Ting Hai. Please like and subscribe.